it up. I wake up. Yeah.
I wake up,
Flex,
thumb down now.
check,
No drip this,
wet,
tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
rest,
might crash, might
wreck,
but first die.
stretch,
Tell 'em run it up. I wake up,
flex,
thumb down now.
check,
No drip this,
wet,
tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
rest,
might crash, might
wreck,
but first die.
stretch.
Tell 'em run it up.
9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
I wake up,
Flex,
thumb down now.
check,
No drip this,
wet,
tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
rest,
might crash, might
wreck,
but first die.
stretch,
Tell 'em run it up. I wake up,
flex,
thumb down now.
check,
No drip this,
wet,
tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
rest,
might crash, might
wreck,
but first die.
stretch,
Tell 'em run it
Y'all
up.
gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself there getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name.
I wake up,
flex,
thumb down now.
check,
No drip this,
wet,
tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
rest,
might crash, might
wreck,
but first die.
stretch,
Tell 'em run it up. I wake up,
flex,
thumb down now.
check,
No drip this,
wet,
tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
rest,
might crash, might
wreck,
but first die.
stretch,
Tell 'em run it up.
Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Stood strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, not tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop.
go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, if they pretend Aim up the fence, I get it in, I get it.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well, hope everyone is doing good. And yeah, let's get it. Let's see what we got going on. GJ moving mad here. We need to get straight into it, see where we are on higher time frame. And yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got going on. So start off here with, obviously we need to get straight into it. Price is moving fast here. Playing some 1 minute scalps at the moment. Re-breaking lows. Be careful at this spot here. We'll see what's going up. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at what's going on the charts here. Start off with weekly time frame here. If we look at weekly, where are we on the weekly? Well, we're absolutely dumping down towards no man's land. Absolutely going down here, and yeah, we're just basically dumping straight here. No question about that. And had a 300 pip move in Asian session here, along with all of the stock market dump, Bitcoin's dumping, everything is dumping on scare, basically people being scared of US recession here, right? That's what we're seeing. Basically weak US job market causing all of price to pretty much dump here. Money go into the yen getting stronger, and an historic move in 2 weekly candles. This has never been done in the history of GJ, to be honest, to see such an aggressive move here. Even back in Brexit times, I don't believe this was the same 1,700 pips, 2,300, yeah, smashing it, so only once in GJ's history to see something like that. Now if we go ahead and look at what price is doing here on the daily time frame, daily time frame does look like, obviously we do have room until 181,500. Macro target here on weekly, that 179,500 here, macro target on weekly, macro target for the day as well here. And kind of 181,500 is also a very strong spot here, but price is not really caring about any supports here, so we have to keep an eye. But this is a really major zone somewhere in here, right? Somewhere in here is really major zone, major support zone. So this is definitely going to be an important spot somewhere in here for today. Now if we're moving down here on lower time frame, see what's got going on. So 4 hour time frame obviously closing bearish. 4 hour lows are somewhere down here. Now this is tricky to trade after 300 pip push in Asian. I was looking to see if 1 minute was going to give us something right now, which it did on this entry up here, which this one right here. So this is an entry that I need to be managing right now. Did anyone in the exclusives catch this as well? To be at break even with that. Re-break 1 minute lows there. Yes. All right. Nice. Yeah, that's what we were just looking at. So we're currently holding this short position here. Re-break of 1 minute lows. Stop loss was above the 1 minute high here, scalp, but I'm currently holding that at break even. Hopefully I don't get stopped at break even, would be annoying, but that's currently what's running. A little bit earlier I got in, somewhere about here is where I got in. So hopefully we can survive that, and this can continue dumping like so. That will be great. Let me see what to do here. I'm just gonna let it rock here. Yeah. So yeah, if you did, just be careful here. This could retrace. We did retest the 1 minute support. This is where it can start to retrace here. So that was kind of target, but I missed closing there. I was doing the analysis, so that'll take me out break even. So yeah, this is what's going on. So what's going to be the plan here today? Well, plan is a little bit tough here because we need to be very aggressive. Yeah, it's best. I mean, we should have secured 1 minute support, but I was just analyzing here. Should have set a TP. But yeah, looking at what's going on here, reacted from this one minute support here. Good thing we were looking at it. Now for more options here, let's have a look what's going on. All right, 30 minute. Thing is, are we respecting zones is the question here. We need to see what's going on because we have no idea. This is clean, to be honest. This zone here is what? We're below this zone now. Did we close the 4 hour below? 4 hour didn't close below that. Okay, did 1 hour close below? No. 30-minute close below? No. That's what we're holding right now. 15 below? No. Okay, fine. So that's what we're holding right now. This old 4 hour support here, which we can mark. There we go. So we need closes below here. This candle closes here, but we don't want rejection. We need probably something closing below 82,500 to fill the wick and continue here. That's what I'm gonna need to see here. Obviously, it's a mad move. I'm not sure when this thing is gonna bounce. It's very difficult to see when this thing is gonna bounce here. I mean, we've dumped from this morning here. We've dumped from this morning. Where was market open here? 500 pips. Like, I don't know what London is gonna do. Will London just range? Will it reverse? Will it continue? Yeah, 89 chance. Yeah, I saw that as well. They increased it from 70%. Daily target hit. Asian session done for the day. Enjoying the stream? Yes, sir. So this is gonna be something very fast. This is movement where we need to be very careful with what's going on. You know, you're either gonna be right really quick or wrong really quick. That's how this type of movement is gonna work. Some of the boys killed it earlier on. We were saying in chatty in London session for looking for sales potentially early morning here. And some of the guys did catch it for the sales here. 1 minute strategy that we have, which is nice to see. Some people even got in earlier here from all the way up here. Runners would have paid. But yeah, that's how it is. So yeah, this is a comment of the name. Yeah, that is comment of the day before stream. So let's go have a look at 15-minute levels here. This is going to be trading that's going to be a very, if we are going to be, it's going to be very quick last-minute decisions here. So you need to be on your toes today. There's no chance of, you know, getting, it's going to be very quick whatever is going to happen on GJ. Big pullbacks. Please be measuring. Please be using proper risk in your own trading today. And yeah, just make sure to be doing all of that, all right? Because these are no jokes, right? This 15-minute candle here is almost 100 pips, right? If you're not measuring that 15-minute candle, you're going to be in trouble, right? You're going to be in trouble here, and you need to make sure to be analyzing everything properly, please. So make sure you're doing the work here. Otherwise, you're going to really bite yourself here, especially if you start holding heavy pullbacks. You know, then which can happen, right? Like what we're seeing now. Imagine that happened before you get pushed in profit. You're going to be stuck here. So just want to see if there's any zones here. 1 hour has a bit of support here. Old support. 30-minute is clean. And this is more of a watch zone, to be honest. So that whole zone is clean down to that level there. So let's go see. Yeah, we were reacting off it. Let's go see where 1 minute is. So we reacted off something, so this is now no longer relevant, this one. 15-minute close bearish here. 30-minute time frame still, it's more of a rejection wick. The way this closed is a little bit tough. I don't like how strong the 5-minute candle is. Maybe if 5-minute candle closes bearish, we could look to retest the lows here. Yeah, 5-minute candle possibly closing bearish to retest the lows can be an option. Since 5-minute did close below the range here. So that's how you could expect a wick fill, but the problem is the wick is rejecting something, right? We are rejecting a form of support here. So that's what I'd have to look for that. So yeah, let's see what ends up happening here. Now let's look at gold. Gold here, oops. Gold here retracing. I need to redo my drawings. Let's start off on weekly time frame. So weekly time frame still did end up closing above the range despite having such a heavy pullback into the weekend. So we did close above the range here. We did, with the guys in the exclusive, a full breakdown of the fundamental reason behind JPY strength like this. What is it going to look like going forward? So everyone in the exclusive group, be sure to watch that webinar. It's important. Fundamentally, you understand what's going on with, you know, recession talks and with the JPY, and seeing JPY act as a safe haven and seeing money flow into the JPY, etc., etc. We can touch on it on stream if people are interested. Let me know in chat if you're interested to know about that type of stuff. If you are, then of course we can cover it. So yeah, this is going to be the plan here, is to play on that, right? So looking at gold, we did still close above, and looking at daily time frame here, you know, we're kind of creating rejections from the bottom, rejections from the top, and yeah, why don't you use your own bias indicator? Because I made it, so I know how bias works, right? Bias indicators to help you guys, but since I made the indicator, I don't need to use it to find out bias. So previous daily we have here closing bearish with rejection, previous 4-hour closing bullish, no top wick on current 4-hour candle here. So this bottom wick that's being made now, this pullback after this Asian push here, can be bought back into, and we could actually see upside continue. This is the level we were talking about. If you, who remembers from the webinar, what level were we talking about to get the potential rejection here, right? This exact level, right? We were looking for the retracement. Now this all happened over Asians, which is nuts to see everything happen over Asians so fast. Like my whole weekly analysis played out during Asian, reaching back towards this level before seeing rejection. So if you guys were concentrating and watching the webinar, that's the level that we were looking at. You could actually bring that up to reference. So that's going to be an important level, of course, to see how we react off that right now. So this reaction here is warranted. We were expecting some form of reaction. The question is, okay, what do we do? What do we do now, right? So do we want to create supports? Do we want to continue down? We are mixed bias. So, you know, we do have opportunities for you know, different directions here. So let's see this. All right, I want to show everyone this, just to show. This is our webinar. Right, this is our webinar here. This was recorded on the 3rd, and this is the exact zone we were talking about, right? Coming back to retest that zone, seeing rejection from that zone, and then continuing down, right? Somewhere in this zone here. So we were expecting the retrace to that zone, which is, you know, basically here, right? That zone right here. This is the clean retracement to see back up to that zone, and from that zone seeing retracement. So we were already expecting this from the beginning of the week. It's nice to see that analysis played out here. It's good to see that, you know, what we expected is happening and respecting price action. So this is why it's important to prepare yourself in the beginning of the week, because you're not going to be, even if this happened during London, look at the rejection from this zone. You need to be aware that rejections can happen in the market like this. And if you're not securing here, thinking about securing your positions, looking to retrace the whole move, you've just lost out on all profits, maybe buying these highs here or buying somewhere in this zone, or maybe even getting from all the way down here, right? So if you were buying from all of these zones, look where price is right now. You've just lost every single dollar worth of profit for nothing, right? So super important to do that work. And that's why we do that work every single week, you know, to make sure that we understand what moves are happening. So again, mixed bias session here. Looking at what price is doing here, 4-hour resistance with this is previous one. We can move this up here. Daily resistance going to be the same. This can say buy. 1-hour time frame here is pushing down. We do look like we're going to create this 1-hour resistance right here. So I'm going to leave that 9 minutes. High chance I believe this to stay bearish for the next 9 minutes. If it does flip, then it's pretty crazy. That's also the 4-hour flip there. This 15, we did react off this old 15-minute resistance, as we can see, which is interesting to see. Now that we've tested it, it's not really going to be important. And yeah, you need supports to form if you're going to look for upside here, preferably to see change of structure as well, just so you don't end up doing something like this and then continuing, because we did hit target. This was my target, as you guys saw from the webinar. It was my target as well, right? So that's why I wanted to reference the webinar, is to show you that yes, this was a spot that we were targeting, right? We were targeting into that area. So once we target that area and target is met, we need to realize, okay, what's going to happen, right? We need to realize what's going to happen from here. Are we going to create supports to retry to tap the target, or are we going to just break down from here? So that means we need more information, supports to be formed, and then structure in order to continue up, right? So let's see what GJ is doing right now. GJ is trying to break through the lows here. 5-minute time frame didn't close bearish. This 5-minute candle closed in 3 minutes. 15-minute candle closed in 3 minutes. Let's see if we can get in here in 3 minutes here when the candle closes below. We'll need to be fast here. 1-minute time frame is doing what? 1 minute time frame did close below, no top wick. Very hard to enter on that 1 minute for now. Stop loss on that 1 minute I think was a little bit over 100 pips. No, 70 pip stops. Yeah, we need to wait here. We need to wait and see what we can do with this. See if we can scalp it on 1 minute. You guys need to be very, very, very careful with this. Probably if you're not experienced, then just let me do my thing here and attempt to trade these conditions here. This is quick. This is moving fast. If you have high spread, if you have all of these different features here, you're going to be in trouble. All right. So you need to concentrate on that. So let's see what's happened here. We need a closure to put stop loss and all of that good stuff. Hopefully this 5 minute can chill here. 1 minute didn't even give us an option here. It's very tough. Remember, we've had a 500 pip move since market open. How much more can we ask for? Right? If we start trending, we can look to capitalize on 1 minute scalping moves here. And we'll see. 1 hour time frame, yeah, you could possibly take it on 1 hour time frame. I just don't like the stop loss. Stop loss is too big for me. Stop loss is 300 pips. I'm not running 300 pips stop loss. I'm sorry. You know, it's just too much. It's too much to run that. Like, it doesn't make sense, risk to reward. I guess you can get away with the stop loss of something like 180, but still too much. You know, asking for another 180 pip push to get a 1-to-1. It's not really what I'm looking for right here. Another thing we have to be careful with, guys, here is that if we sweep and grab liquidity from these lows, take a retrace, then do this. This is what a trend of GJ has been liking to do recently, is form a low, sweep that low, pull back up, grab liquidity, and then dump. We can see examples of that happening on a rejective low. If we go back and find a rejective low, right, this is an example here. We reject the low, we come back, retest the lows, boom, sweep, and then went up, then we go down. So we just have to be careful of that. Something closing below is going to be good, so we'll have to wait and see here. Five-minute candle closing here. Leaving a rejection here, which is, you want to see it close quite deep. See what we get. No top wick on this current 5 minute, dumping already. Yeah, I don't even have any time to enter without any top wick. I do need a top wick. Yeah, this is just going here. Yeah, so if you had time to enter, then yes, but I was expecting at least a top wick to allow me to get an entry here. So yeah, very fast. You guys have to understand these conditions are something that a lot of you are not going to be able to trade here, right? You're not going to be able to trade here. This is extremely, extremely, extremely different. This is quite unsafe trading conditions. Yeah, you just have to be very, very aggressive, very, very knowing what you're doing, tight with risk management and good discipline. You know, this is not moves that are going to particularly follow a long-term plan. And you still have to follow some form of a plan, still waiting for, you know, still waiting for certain times. Harry, are you still holding BTC? Is it safer to get out right now? Not for me, because the Bitcoin that I'm holding now, I'm only looking to layer in. So that is always my plan, is to hold that. Look at this guy's retracement here. This is why I follow my rules, wait for top wick, because if you entered in, now you're straight in drawdown, wondering, hey, this is not good, you know? So you start to, you know, add up on commission. I mean, with big stop loss like this, commission not going to be too much, as it, you know, as we're going to have big ranges. So, you know, stop loss going to be a little, I mean, lot size is going to be smaller here. Can you give me any idea of stop loss? It helps me approach these type of markets. Yeah, stop losses are looking between, you know, 60 to 100 pip stop losses, 70 pip stop losses, 50. I think the smallest stop loss you could get in these market conditions are looking at around, you know, are looking around maybe, if you're lucky, 30 pips, you know, 40 pips. But yeah, anyways, bit of a quick morning here. Markets are moving quick. We are moving quick. and we need to be locked in today. Need to be locked in today. These days can break you as a trader if you're not disciplined with these heavy moves. This pullback here, FOMO selling at the lows, already 25 pips in drawdown. So make sure that you're doing what? Make sure that you're, focusing on doing all of this stuff. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, be sure to leave a like on stream. How much of us? 450 of us in here. And yeah, let's get it today. Let's get it to it today. I'll put in the poll. Let's get the likes to 150. I would appreciate it. And yeah, let's hit it. Why Japanese index is falling? All right, here we go. This is a little fundamental breakdown, right? Japan, the reason why we're seeing so much strength in the yen, such crazy movement in the yen, 500 pip move since this morning, is because basically we're seeing recession worries in the US causing stock markets to dump, money to leave. Now, what is yen? Yen is a safe haven, right? Safe haven currencies is where people put money in times of uncertainty. Not only that, we're having tensions rise in the Middle East. Not sure if you guys have been seeing what's going on in the Middle East. All of that together is resulting in this type of movement here, right? So this is what we're seeing. This is what we're seeing. If this can chill here, maybe scalp 1 minute low. Ah, it's too deep now, too deep. Too deep close. I wanted it somewhere up here. $44 for 27, not working. Can you explain this setup, please? Today's going to be a little bit different. Today, markets are moving very fast. You're basically just getting price blast through zones, and the pullbacks are not fun, right? The scary thing in these market conditions is you need to be using good stop loss, guys, because look at this. This is pulling back 170, 100, 200 pips. We would be lucky to get 200 pips a month ago, We'd be lucky to get 200 pips a month ago. So, this is what we have to be watching here. All right, Fed seems to be speaking at the moment here. Fund, yeah, a lot going on this morning, Jesus. Lot going on this morning. It's like Monday and let's go. Fed fund futures extend rally, imply 89% chance. Yeah, we heard about that. And now they're speaking about 125 basis points of Fed easing by 2024. So yeah, lots of things going on this morning. Very interesting to see the charts like this. Are we allowed to unmute while on YouTube? Yes, as long as you have a good mic, because we have YouTube playing, music playing, and all of this. This day is fucking crazy to trade. I don't think to trade today. Yeah, be very careful. Look at this. Just this dump or top wick. You had perfect setup in GU. Let's have a look. I didn't check GU this morning. GU, what is GU doing? Let's have a look at GU. Do the analysis here. Daily reaching daily support. Okay. 4-hour time frame reaching 4-hour lows here. So we tap 4-hour support right now. GJ is blasting. Yeah, GJ is blasting through these lows here. We did go straight through our zone here. Straight through our zone. No top wick on 30 minute, no top wick on 1 hour, no top wick on 15. I need top wick. Check if my broker has a top wick. No top wick on broker. I need price to have a top wick right now. That's what we need. Right now it's JPY going up and GBP going down. Press sell. Well, actually it's USD. That's USD weakness, I would assume. Gold bouncing. No, what's Dixie doing? Dixie is bouncing here a little bit as well. Yeah, it is GBP weakness as well. GBP weakness as well. Problem is you press sell where you're going to put stops. That's the problem, because these pullbacks are not fun, right? Right now, that 1 minute pullback, how big was that 1 minute pullback just now? 50 pip 1 minute pullback. Yeah, guys, you need to be extremely careful in these conditions. I recommend, guys, if you you need to be very careful here. You just need to be very careful, guys. This is not normal trading conditions, guys. You need to, this is something very hard to capitalize on if you're trying to follow a plan. You know, today the way you have to trade these, the way you have to trade this type of market on GJ today is realistically to risk profits. That's the only way to trade today. Is you set yourself a budget. I'll set myself, let's say, a budget of $1,000, $2,000, and you try to capitalize on this downside movement with that budget. Anything more, anything, if you try to actually follow a plan, obviously things are not going to follow here because, yeah, protect your capital. Exactly. Everyone in chat, I like to see these comments. This is very healthy for me to see. I mean, if you look at the trade we took on Friday, this was a nice trade that just followed the plan, right? So yes, Friday we did get a setup too. We did get pullbacks that were able to hit our target here, which is nice. But when we're just free falling like this, you have to be extremely careful here. Still don't have my top wick. Still don't have my top wick. 1 minute is not even giving me entry with a close below here. This is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. Let's play defense. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have profits to play with today, then don't trade, because this is going to be very, it's unknown. Like where we're gonna reject right now, you can't say. You really can't say. Harry, why are you trading GJ then if it's weird and shitty? Stick to gold. I don't see anything on gold right now. Gold is just ranging here, so I'm just trying to look at something that exciting, and I want to, GJ is moving heavy. I want to challenge myself to be able to trade these conditions as well if I have an opportunity. Good morning, Harry. I hope you are well, but I just wanted to make sure that you are trading for yourself. Today is risky. I don't want you to feel like you have to trade simply because of stream. Nah, man. Most likely, most people in stream won't be able to get the trade if they're not listening, because it's going to be extremely fast, right? We're talking about 1 minute entries here. You need to be locked in. You need to be locked in. I can't believe we're approaching that 179 already. I can't believe that we're approaching that. That's like my macro target here. This is nuts. This is full capitulation here. You know, this is something going down in history, guys. You'll not see this before. This is extremely something interesting. Pure capitulation right now. No 1 minute structure to take a scalp. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get involved in this. This is challenging. Spread 6 pips. How much is my spread? I think my spread's pretty tight today, to be honest. My spread is 0.6 pips. Yeah, this is mad. Yeah, this is pretty crazy, right? How do you feel you missed out on today's trades? Do you feel bad at all? What trades have I missed, you know? What trades? I mean, this is just straight free fall right now. We're straight free fall. I've not missed any trades. I'm looking, how can I get in? There's just simply nothing that would, without gambling. Like I said, you have to kind of take a gamble, but this is not fun. You know, 50 pip pullbacks. Even if I take a gamble to get stuck in a 50 pip pullback, I can't. It's not the style I trade. I don't trade with no stop loss. I don't trade based on gambling. I'm a trader who looks for consistency over time, which I think I've proven through this, you know? Yearly is gonna flip? Is it actually? Damn, it is. We've reversed a whole year, yeah. We need 1 minute pullbacks, only way to get in. Alright, let's sit on our hands today. Yeah, for majority it will be safer thing, but we have other pairs. We have gold as well to see if gold sets up. We're just watching GJ because it's interesting. You'll never see price action like this often. You know, the last time we had this was back in Brexit 2014-ish. This is the last time we had this type of price action. So enjoy it and learn from it, and you know, learn to control emotions, learn to see how to trade, learn to you know, see how, if this ever happens in the future, how can you look to capitalize on this? For me, I'm trying to think. For me, the best way is Asian session here. I don't see anything as of now. Asian seems good. And these are the pullbacks I'm talking about, right? If you just press sell anywhere, look at this pullback. That's a 40 pip pullback. 40 pips. That's crazy. We were lucky to get 40 pips in one trade. Damn, you're trading since 2014? No, I studied price action back then. Studied it in backtesting softwares. And yeah, you know, just watched it. Crypto crashing? Yeah, crypto as well. Crypto is following NASDAQ with the stock market. If you look at stock market, it's been a pretty free fall on the stock market here as well. We're just seeing all of this bubble being retraced. So yeah, markets are just having a crazy time right now. And this whole bubble is being retraced. Now, the reason this bubble is being retraced is because we were looking at rate cut hopes, and those rate cut hopes are going to be, you know, kicked out the window, because it looks like 100% we're going to see some sort of rate cut in September. So it's not hopes anymore. That's all priced in the market. And the reason we're seeing stocks dump is because we saw basically US job data come back way worse than expected, which is putting pressure on lagging policy effects, right? So what a lagging policy effects means that the effects of high inflation over time is now starting to be reflected in the market, and we're starting to so-called burst the bubble, right? And we're starting to so-called burst the bubble, and now we're seeing recession threats, and this is what we're seeing, you know? 100 plus pip pullback on GJ? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at this, guys. I'm so happy I didn't FOMO into sells or anything like that. Like, I'm telling you guys, this is wild, wild west. 128 pip pullback. I don't know what I'm watching, bro. This is like popcorn, you know? I don't know what I'm watching. How much percent of profit do you normally make every month with my strategy? Anywhere I've made as high as 25% with my strategy. I've made as low as 2-3%. I make on average, I would say 8 to 10%, depending on how the month is going, you know? Harry, today is a lesson in resisting FOMO. Yeah, I think so here, but you know the problem is that, let's speak serious here. On serious note, I know a lot of people who are going to lose in a market like this, because let's say you were just trying to enter on a 1 minute and you put stop loss above the 1 minute high, you've taken a loss. Now you enter again, you've taken a loss. So this is extremely dangerous market conditions. 128 pip pullback is no joke, right? 128 pip is really something no good. You know, it's really something not good. You can't appreciate that kind of pip movement until you do a swing, for sure. Yeah, swing trades make sense, higher time frame makes sense. Asian session today had options. These type of 15-minute closes, which actually give you a close, are okay. This as well. I would say this option up here, 5-minute close below, is okay. But this type of movement here is very hard. I'd say this was not a bad option here, but at the time there was a key level right here, which makes it a little bit hard. How big was stop loss? 90 pip stop loss? Yeah, now I realize why I didn't enter that move. Yeah, 90 pip stop loss is tough, right? Because we just pushed 500 pips. I don't know if we're going to be able to push another 200 pips, right? So this is what we end up seeing is how do we able to navigate and expect. Was able to catch sell and a buy when it pivoted. Oh, nice, well done. Martingale's traders now jumping off cliffs. Actually, you want to see something really scary, guys? Look at this. Let's see, Forex sentiment. What's scary is people are long on GJ, man. GBP JPY more long positions than short. And the average from long position is in 1,300 pip drawdown. You know? Hi bro, exclusive group member is now open. Yes, it is. We do have about 8 spots remaining in the group here, but yeah, all info is here. Looking forward to welcoming anyone who wants to come into that. So yeah, let's get it. A lot of guys been doing good. $1,000 pip drawdown is crazy. Yeah, but that data is more on EAs as well. So this is that Martingale EAs as well. And, you know, it's not too much position, but it's just showing you something. Also, today, guys, it is going to be also, we have our giveaway for the exclusive group, which we will do later on. What time is it UTC right now? Does anyone know what time it is UTC? I need to set this up in our group. Anyone know what time it is UTC? 7:15. Amazing. So let's do the giveaway for 11 so 8 11 10, which is 8:10. 8. Right, guys, so we're doing a giveaway here of 1 spot in the Tradesharpe exclusive group. We will re-roll this, so we could potentially do 2 spots here. So this is going to be now notified in the group while we're waiting for price action. If you guys go to the free group and you go to giveaways, you'll see there's a giveaway right here. All you have to do is press participate and you'll be entered in this giveaway to 1 month in the group. The time is 6:15 a.m. Are you sure? Let me see myself. It is 6. It is 6. Yes, you are right. You are right. Link for the free Discord is in the description. Let's edit this. Change the time here to to 7. Claudio is wrong. He shall be banned for the group. He will sponsor this and pay for the $50 now for this, whoever joins. I have 3 Tradesharpe requests. Anyone who requests you as a friend is a scammer, guys. That should be well known. You should know that this is a scammer. So, come on. Now Claudio is deleting messages. Very bad. Absolute furu. Harry, why can't I verify myself on this text thing? Because I put maximum verification. You need to have mobile number verified just to avoid as much scammers as possible. Man, I feel like I can breathe now. Price is not capitulating all the way down. So hopefully now we can do something. If this ends up being the same formation, long rejection wick, wick fill, it's easy trade for us. Easy trade. There's a question. If you see your setup present with good SL, would you not execute because of market conditions? No, I will still take the trade today. No issues with that. Even if stop loss is bigger than normal, doesn't matter because targets are bigger than normal. You know, targets are bigger than normal. I just need to see a way to enter. I was looking for ways to enter on the 1 minute. This is a strategy I have. 1 minute entries, but even on 1 minute, I could not find closes below to give me entries. This closed way too deep. As you can see, stop loss on this would have been about 105 pips. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to put 105 pip stop loss on a 1 minute candle. Like, let's be serious. Let's be serious. If USD is experiencing weakness, why are we not seeing gold bullish? Because that weakness is done. This is not being caused by, look, Dixie is actually bouncing here. So that's why we're seeing gold. So we're seeing USD actually take a bounce from here. So that's why we're not seeing gold bullish. Gold dumping? Yeah, I'm telling you, that zone we had from the webinar is no joke. That zone we had from the webinar is no joke. It's holding very, very tight here. So that's my point. We need to see what does it want to do with this zone. Do we want to form support down here? Do we want to continue selling? We will find out now. Ranges on both pairs are massive. Yeah, overall we're just seeing some crazy price action. If momentum is going to continue, if this 15-minute candle flips, it should be able to dump here. Fill the wick. The scary thing, does it flip, grab liquidity, come back up? That's the gamble you have to take. Don't open your crypto wallets today. Well, unless it dumps much heavier and we can buy. This is its last level of support right here. Last level of support. Otherwise, we're coming back down. 44s, 40s. Trump is the only savior. Five-minute setup too? Yeah, it is possible actually. It is possible. Risky for sure, but you know, You have to risk it for the biscuit in these market conditions. I got liquidated on my Ethereum trade last night, lost 11,000. Oh man. GJ better give it back all. GJ better give it all back today. And that's not how it works, man. I wouldn't keep that mindset. I wouldn't keep that mindset. That's a very risky mindset to have, to try and make it back in one day. You know, you need to always have risk managed. Getting liquidated in crypto is always a possibility. So make sure that all of that is managed, right? All of that is managed. You know, don't be trying to make it back in one day. Never use leverage in crypto, rule number 1. Well, never over leverage in crypto. I've used leverage in crypto. It is interesting for sure. Setup 3 in 15 minutes? Yes, it could be a possibility for sure. Setup, we also have this 5-minute resistance forming here. I'm wondering if this could be a potential option here in 1 minute. Watch this 5-minute here. Where's the 5-minute support? Here. One option is trying to get in here, break a 5-minute low to push through this zone here. If it fails at the support, then it's game over. You have 15 pips to manage. Let's see if we can get something. If this 1 minute flips, I'll try to get back into that 50-minute support somewhere down here. Try to get back to the 5-minute support and then look for continuation past the 5-minute support. It will be something like that. But the 1 minute has to flip. If the 1 minute closes bullish here, it's a different position. Yeah. Yeah, 1 minute's closed bullish, so it's a different position now. Kept us safe for waiting, right? This is what's very important. Kept us safe for waiting. So we have to wait now and see how this 5 minute closes. If we create structure like this, a simple 5 minute close below here will give us the downside move. What about gold setup 3? Let's have a look at gold. We're at the support zone right now on gold, right? So I don't know where setup 3 would be. Right, Gian? Where would setup 3 be? At support. You have to always think, okay, we're sitting at support. We're at 30-minute support as well. Where is setup 3? Is it me or volume is a bit less? Are you mad? Yeah, possibly 5 minute candle close below here. I'm gonna give it a shot. A bit less than 30 minutes ago. Of course, we've just dumped 1,000 pips this morning. What site you use for news? I use Forex Factory and Financial Juice. This is Financial Juice. And I use Forex Factory as well. This is Forex Factory. This week we don't have much news here. You know, the classic USD news, unemployment claims, which with how things have been going should come back less than expected. Right? We should see potential less than expected. Look, keeping safe here on GJ. What do you think about USD JPY? Do you see a potential buy? Not in these conditions, man. Not in these conditions. Don't try catch a falling knife. It's extremely unprofitable to be buying in these scenarios. You know, it's like, how many times would you have said that this is going to be a potential low, right? Potential low, like every low has failed. So if a low is going to be formed, we're going to know about it, and there's going to be massive reaction and then retest to come back down, retest that zone, etc. But yeah. Suggestion on gold. Right now on gold, we want to see if it's going to hold this support here. If we're going to respect this support, there could be possibilities to trade back up. And this 4 hour could just be one massive retest before trying to flip bullish. Now, if gold is going to sell, then realistically, sells are going to actually have to come below these type of zones here, 30-minute support, to fill the wicks here. Right, 50-minute close bullish, finally creating some structure. Let's see how this structure forms on the chart, and we'll see how we can trade it. We'll see what we can do with it. Appreciate everyone showing up on a Monday. What a mad Monday to watch here on the markets. And yeah, this week looks exciting here. So I want to see what we can do with this week. Last week was really nice. We were very patient and we got paid for our patience, right? We didn't jump into random moves we don't know about. We didn't jump into random things and boom. The minute we jump into a move was an easy win, no drawdown. And that's the way we want to keep things, right? We want to keep things like that because that is how we trade. We trade a plan the trade and trade the plan, right? That's always how it works here. So same approach we're gonna come into this week's markets here. Is plan a trade and trade a plan, right? Five-minute gold candle worth 100 pips is crazy. No, this is GJ. That's a GJ candle. Look at this GJ candle. This GJ candle here is worth 139 pips. Definitely wild west, right? Definitely something that you guys need to, like, a lot of people are going to lose. I can't tell you how many people would have sold at these lows, not putting stop loss because of the heavy pullbacks, and are now holding 129 pip drawdown. Sniper entries, sharp trades. Exactly. That's the goal. Sniper entries, sharp trades. That's how we get it. You know, so this is going to be the plan here. Let's see what GU is doing right now. It's kind of similar to GJ, creating support at these lows, which is kind of the same zone as gold as well, having a support at the lows as well. we're starting to see gold trying to reject these lows here. So we'll see how that forms and see what we can do with it. Harry, you should wait for a 1 hour top wick. In these type of market conditions, there's a chance when we push this far down before the top wick, we don't make it. But, you know, right now, it's not out the question, right? It's not out the question. But, you know, there's no sells now till we get lower. So I would say somewhere around here. But this would be amazing to prove a point. Stream froze? No, stream is good. Stream is good. I think stream is good. No. Stream didn't freeze. Stream didn't freeze. So this would be amazing to prove a point that, hey, top wicks are needed in the market, right? Top wicks are needed in the market in order to get what? To get continuation. So we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, appreciate everyone showing up to stream as always. It's going to be an exciting week. And yeah, let's get it. Froze for a bit. Oh, my bad. Something must have just happened with YouTube or something. I didn't get a warning with anything. This is crazy, man. I wanted to get in early on a breakout and I didn't because it was not in the time I trade. I wish I did, but followed my plan with discipline. This period has happened over a couple of weeks, but discipline and trading a plan is what's going to pay you over a couple of years. So to everyone in chat, do you want to be paid over a couple of weeks or do you want to be paid over a couple of years? I know which one I'm going to pick. You know, like these could be career changing moves and also can be career ending moves, right? So obviously, yeah, you could get some amazing trades in here, some amazing runners, some amazing positions, but it's not like I've caught nothing. I've just caught my moves and that's how it's been, you know? Yeah, I would have liked to hold a bit more runners. It could be great, but literally, you know, literally it's been crazy. Second option, yeah, second option makes sense. How many people joined the giveaway? Let's have a look. 77 people in the giveaway. Free to join, guys, in the free Discord. Link is in the description. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. That's just a good place to, if you're on Instagram, might as well follow me. I don't spam you with content. But yeah, you can drop me a follow here. Viewers back up for August. Maybe it was a YouTube glitch, right? Maybe. Maybe, Danny. Oh, come on, the Tradesharpe fam doesn't just disappear from 2 weeks of slow, two weeks of slow market movement, man. That's not how we are. Everyone watching this stream is determined to get better at this game. Is determined to do something with their lives. We're not like the rest. Everyone inside of here, it's summer. People are out there spending papa's money, mama's money, going on holidays with friends. People are out there slacking just to end up in the same spot that they were going to be the year before, right? They're going to come back in January and repeat the same cycle again and again and again, right? Again and again and again. But we're different, right? We're different. Like, there's no way, I can promise you, all of you this is the one thing I can promise. There's no way you can be putting in work and it's not going to positively affect you in your life long term, you know? It just doesn't work like that. That major support zone is good. It is holding the sell options. Yes. We will see. We will see how this 15 forms. Maybe we get another setup too, right? We maybe get another setup 2 here to take sells on GJ. Gold might set up for a little support here. Maybe once we get back above this zone, we could even see some more buys. Right? Because that would be breaking back into the range. Just like how this was a resistance, this could be a resistance. Same type of idea. So if we respect it, form some sort of good juicy structure back above here, 30-minute would close bullish. 1 hour's threat closing bearish, but we would rely on 15-minute structure to go what? To go up. I want to have a look at the plans here, or with you guys as well in the chat. I did have a look at them, but this is all GJ plans, you know, are just nuts, right? We were looking for sells below here. I totally agree with it. For gold here at the time, yes, but we pulled back, right? So this was all good. Looking for setup 2, setup 5, exactly what we're looking for here. Some solid plans with the boys. GU here, yeah, this was you know, a little bit old. I think you sent an old chart. This is not GU right now. Depends what time frame you sent. Yeah, that's an old chart. Actually, no, that's the one. Oh, that just blasted straight through that zone. Yeah, it made sense at the time for sure. Again, Ace, I need more in depth here. This is not really ideal analysis. Same thing as last time. We need a plan here. Just putting 2 boxes here, not telling us much. Markup is fine though. Markup is good, but we need something, right? This is not going to be a good plan. Now, GU, I think, was mixed bias here. So I get above the 4 hour, but I think add the selling option somewhere in here and zoom in your charts more, right? Trade more zoomed in. Same thing with gold plan here. Bearish bias. Why is even buying above there? I'm gonna, you know, it's not bearish, it's mixed bias. So yeah, at the time it made sense. Yo, Harry, what happened to GJ? We saw a huge capitulation with money moving into safe haven, the JPY increasing, changing their monetary policy. And this is actually a big problem for their currency. And this took me some time to comprehend. I just had to figure it out in my head. But the reason this is super bad, this is very unhealthy for the JPY, right? This is very unhealthy in the JPY. Please, someone record Claudio right now so we can frame him. This is extremely unhealthy for the JPY to see such a dump because of import. Why is it bad in terms of import? Because, right, what we're seeing here is we're seeing basically the JPY get super strong here, which means when they're importing, right, when they're importing the currency conversion, they're not going to get more JPY for converting from USD or GBP, and most likely, and most of the time, they are using what? They are using USD, right? So if we look at USD JPY, the JPY is getting stronger than the USD, meaning that before they were getting 160 they were getting 160 yen, right, for dollar, and now they're getting 140 yen within weeks. Now that's going to put a negative effect on Japan because they're not getting as much for imports, which means it's going to push pressure on inflation in the country, which they don't want inflation to rise too quickly because it's just going to, you know, be bad. Harry, would having background acknowledgement in economics currencies benefit in trading? Yeah, for sure, because you kind of understand fundamental factors of what's going on. Can lead you into some stuff, you know. GU pullback is scary. Look at GJ pullback. GJ pullback is almost 100 something plus pips here. GJ is pulled back 200 pips, man. This is crazy. There's no one on YouTube right now sitting and showing you how to stay disciplined, how to navigate these markets and still remain profitable month to month. Like, it's so important. This is real trading, guys. This is what our job is here. This is our job. Now, if this starts creating resistance, we have sells. We have sells, and we can see us moving down. Give me a sec. I'll just go to the toilet and come back. Craziest day in memory? Yeah, for sure. Definitely, definitely this whole period has been absolutely nuts. Looking for more sells? It's possible here, yes. London Open can give continuations of sells for sure. 15 minute would need this 15 minute, next 15 minute needs to close bearish. If next 15 minute closes bearish, we have another setup 2 towards the downside. But remember that 15 minute has to close bearish and also close the 1 hour bearish. Otherwise, I don't know how much I trust it. So we'll see here. This one closes in 56 seconds and then we'll see. How do you trade? Yeah, this is gonna show some skill here if we manage to get a trade, but guess what? It'll just be a setup 2. Stop loss is gonna be bigger, yeah, because candles are bigger, but it's all the same. All you have to do is manage your risk, right? Change your stop loss. I mean, not stop loss. Change your lot size. Lost train of thought for a second there. How many scam likes do we have? We have 321 scam likes, 248 real likes. Today I caught you all. Caught you all. 321 scam and 249 real likes. All right, 50-minute close bullish here. So if this 50-minute can close bearish here, we will have a setup 2, right? This is one of the setups that we take. It's called a setup 2. Very similar to the position we took on Friday here. Close bullish, we close bearish. Right now we have 2 candles. That's fine as well. Right, that's fine as well. Candle closes bearish, we wait for a top wick, we break the low, we enter, sell to the next support. This can be the same scenario here, right? So if you want to go watch that trade, I need to post the link. I will post the link for you guys to see. So it will be the same idea. Close bearish, next candle make a top wick, break the low, we sell to the next support. We can use some of these zones as watch zones. Probably the 30-minute support is going to be an interesting zone. Hi, why are the candles in terms of pips bigger when they look the size? Because of the scaling, right? It's just the way the charts is scaling, you know. Yo man, the last video was fire. Is the group still open? I want to join it. Yes, the group is still open. And the last video, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the last video. Whoever watched it, we talked about growing a small account here. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, haven't watched it, you can watch it here. This was a great video. A lot of you seem to enjoy it as well. And yeah, we'll put that in chat for you guys to see. But yeah, group is still open. We are running a giveaway for the group. So if you are part of the group, if you are part of the group, right, like this guy here, if you're part of the group and you win the giveaway, no problem. All that will happen is that you get a free month in the group, all right? That's the only difference. So yeah, just so people know what you're winning in the giveaway, you're winning basically access to our group here. And the group is basically our exclusive group here. So I post my New York plans. We have New York trading flows where we discuss, take positions together, etc. The live room, now everyone's on Zoom. After stream ends, we're going to continue the Zoom session. We're going to continue the Zoom session. People can ask me questions anytime during the day. They have direct access to me, you know, and we just achieve together. Like, it's all about teamwork. One thing I do want to post on YouTube that I'm thinking is basically, we did a session where we talked about a webinar, right? Where we did back testing together. Just from that webinar, he fought back his drawdown to now 5% profit, which is massive to see impact like that. And this is exactly what we want to encourage in this, you know, and this is what we want to do. So You get access to that. Also, if you're like kind of new to trading, not new, but you know, you want to learn more, you get access to all my webinars. The most important thing here is that you're going to get access to my exclusive content. This exclusive content is basically my breakdown from beginner part 1 all the way to, you know, your basics and even advanced concepts here for anyone who's a little bit more advanced. We have lots of videos in here, 22-minute videos. We have exclusive content, candles with wicks, no wicks, all of that stuff. So if you win the giveaway, you'll get access to all of this, and that's it. That's it. I'm not talking about it anymore. Anyone who wants to know more about it, rewind the stream. I'm sorry. That's it. I don't want to sit here and chill. Right? So that's the link. There is actually a video that explains some of that, and you can see all of the features here, some testimonials, all that palaver. So there, I'm done. How to adapt to new and bigger risk? You just change lot size. It's the same. Back in sales now. I'm waiting for the 15-minute to close here. Let's see how the 15-minute closes. Emotion wise, just don't look at, you know, it is tough. I have to say it's tough. You know, you see a 80 pip stop loss, you're like, oh, are you kidding me? You know, it's just something you have to try and see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. Use fixed lot size? No, not in market conditions like this. This would be nuts, because before our stop loss used to be 12, 14 pips. I could use a 10 lot. If I put a 10 lot here, I would be risking like 6,000-7,000 per trade. You know, it's a lot. The monetary numbers especially, well, they don't change because you'll adjust lot size. Gold analysis. Let's see how gold is developing here. So gold is still working on forming that support. It's a very weak candle here. We need to see strong body closes, right? Strong body closes above the range here. That will give you more confidence to potentially see upside. Now, another good setup is if this candle can close bearish, we grab liquidity and then close above 24.33 here. 24.33 for buys. Now we want to see in 9 minutes, can GJ close bearish here on the 15 to look for sells. I want to check if I did update the link here. Yeah, it all works, So this is just where we process the payments here. I'm sure you guys know WOP. It's just where people can leave reviews and stuff. So yeah, it does work, which is good. You won't find value for this price. You guys, you know what's very interesting? Yesterday's video, there was comments like this, right? If we look at yesterday's videos, there was comments like this. Let's see. I was reading some comments here this morning. I plan to open a small account of $300. My risk management would be 5% per $100 goal. So if I had 500, I'd risk $25. And if I go down, now this worried me that he expects to go down to 200. So that means you're willing to lose $200, right? You're willing to lose $200 out of your 500. That shouldn't happen. Right, that shouldn't happen if you manage risk properly. If you manage risk properly, that's not going to happen. And if you learn and apply those skills, you won't have that. Like, you won't need to. So why give up $200 to the market for no reason and get nothing in return? Right? You get nothing in return, right? So if you are going to invest money, invest it into something that's cheaper and you get return that's actually going to make you money. What's more important? Like, realize, use your heads. Super important, right? Because the only thing I've seen people do is progress, right? When they make a small investment into themselves that actually makes sense. Now, don't make investments into some guru's rubbish course or something. This is just going to waste your time. Setup 2 okay on GU. Let's have a look. Oh damn, that's too deep of a close. That's too deep of a close. You know, if you're measuring targets here, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. You might have to hold a lot of drawdown for nothing. Your risk is 2% per trade? Yeah, but the way, in terms of account balance, pretty much that, if not sometimes maybe a little bit more. But the way I manage it is I consider 1% of a monetary figure that I put on majority of my trade. So let's take an example. For me, 1%, let's say I can call $1,000 because that's monetarily what I like to risk on a full risk trade. So my full risk is 1%, but I can leverage my capital. So yeah. Okay, great top wick here on the 15th. Oops. Let's see if we're able to flip here in the last 5 minutes. Can we flip and close somewhere here at 181.821? Bro, I said setup 4, not setup 2 when the 1 hour closes back into the range. I'm not reading your content. I'm reading a comment from the exclusive group, brother. So please don't tell me. And no, it wouldn't be considered setup 4 because nothing closed outside of the range, right? Setup 4 is something closing outside and then fake back in, right? There's no fake out here. This is just closing at support. See what gold is doing here? Gold is still continuing down. See, that's why this support is not enough to hold. Wonder if we want to wick fill this. Oh wow, these are big candles on gold as well, huh? 70 pip candle, that. Very interesting. Alright, 4 minutes here. Can we flip GJ's 15 here and close bearish? We needed strong bearish. Doji bearish, I don't really trust. We might have to look for 5-minute structure. Yeah, this would be perfect right now if this 5-minute could flip and close below the structure point. If you guys are new to the channel, you know the drill. Leave a subscribe. We stream Monday to Friday, guys. Monday to Friday, we're live streaming. Can I comment on crypto? Yeah, while we wait 2 minutes here, we can have a look at Bitcoin here. So this is the last area of support we have right now. If this support fails and we start to breach below this little structural point I have in my box, we can start to find ourselves down into the 48s, 45s next, and then eventually down to the 40s here. Looking at daily time frame here, you know, it's a pretty clean shot to 46, 45s. Somewhere in that level, you know, between these here. And once we start to break that, I expect a little bit of a bounce from there. And then, yeah, this has just been creating lower high, lower low, right? That's the formation we've seen, lower high, lower low. The minute we lost this structure with this candle here, we knew that we were going to come back and retest here from 62s. So we were speaking about that a couple of weeks back, if you guys remember the exclusives, that as long as we maintain this bullish structure, it's fine. Until we close that, we're coming back here. Now, obviously, we have, with all the news dumped straight through this zone here, that would have been our last line of support. But I always found it fishy that we never tapped into this zone. I always found it fishy we never tapped into this zone. But the only thing that can come save now is basically Trump coming in and being pro crypto. If we see Trump, you know, he's gonna push the bullishness back into the market here, and we'll be able to survive this zone. If not, eventually we could find ourselves down back into the 40s before making further decisions here of potentially what can happen. But macro is still bullish, man. Macro is still bullish. We're still holding uptrends. There's no weekly change of structure just yet. It's just the volatility is I mean, there is back here when we close this below. It's just the volatility is very high. I don't see why 45 won't be a target here, you know, but I think, you know, long term we have broke structure towards the upside. This monthly candle is going to be very important. If we close something deep like this, then yeah, we definitely will look to want to retest lower zones. But typically in this cycle here, we normally form some sort of range and some sort of liquidity event. So if this could be the liquidity event, and everyone who's followed me would know that I talk about the liquidity event, you know. Anyways, let's go back and check GJ. All right, 44 seconds here. Can we close deeper here? Are we able to close below this 5-minute support here in around 37 seconds? Let's see what happens here. So it looks like we might do it. Stop loss on this 15-minute candle is looking like 68 pips here. So let's see. Man, 68 pips is crazy. All right, let's see if we can get a top wick here. Yeah, I need a top wick. Do I have a bottom wick on broker? I do. So yeah, I need a good top wick and then to break lows. So I'm going to be quite aggressive with management on this trade. So be ready for that. Yeah, I'm going to look to enter here once we break these lows. Seven pip spread, man. I'm getting 1 pip spread. Actually, it's jumping. Wow, 1 pip to 2 pip. 1 pip to 2 pip. So yeah, the only thing that's worrying about this trade is that we have what? Is that we have a 1 hour support formed, right? 1 hour support is formed here. So if this flips and we start to see it reject, we have to manage fast. We have to manage fast if we see that happens. 6 spreads is way too much, guys. 6 spread is way too much. So guys, make sure that you're managing risk here, right? Make sure that, you know, just let me do my thing, you know, just watch and learn. That's the goal here. I'm here trading. These are treacherous conditions, not easy to trade, and something you need to be very, very well versed in here. And we're gonna be managing extremely fast. So be ready for that, right? Be ready for extremely fast management. Make sure you're checking spread. If you're having wide spread, this is not going to work. My spread here is jumping from 0.7 to, yeah, there's like a 2 pip spread jump. Wow. I don't know why it's doing that. That's extremely strange. This could drive quickly if it flips now, yes. Spread seems to be calming down. Not sure what is the spread jumps. I'm gonna watch the bid and ask line. It's not jumping too much on my screen, the bid and ask line. What? Spread jumping to from 0.8 to 1.3 pips right now. Just now jumped to 2 pips, but that's okay for me, 2 pips, you know. On funded accounts, it's not looking good. That's what people are saying here in chat. Nah, I'm not getting that. You can see my spreads. Not split second, I promise, even split second. How can I show spreads without showing my number? Oh, like this. Now I want to show it because of... here, I can just widen it super wide like this. These are my spreads. Look at my spreads. That's GJ, the top one. Look, 2.5, 0.7, 1, 2.5. Yeah, max I'm seeing is 2.5 on IC. This is IC. 2.5. Yeah, it's not going above 2.5. See? Yeah. Huh? Capped? But watch the bid and ask line, right? Look at the bid and ask line. Look how much it widens. That should show you. That's not 6 pips right there. That's at 2.5. It's not wide enough to be worth 6 pips. That's not wide enough to be 6 pips. This is okay. Like, even look, if I got triggered there, it's very close to your entry, right? Because you'll be triggered at the bid. You know, it's not moving wide. Yeah, if you have high spread, guys, then, you know, definitely on IC you'll get in before breaking the low 2.5. Yeah, that's why I'm market executing. You didn't see a sell stop. I'm gonna market execute. I mean, if you have spread jumping to 7 pips, 10 pips, it's untradeable. It's untradeable. Like, there's something going on with broker feed from other companies. So I don't recommend, if you have high spread, to take this, because like I said, we will be managing very quickly. We will be managing very quickly because I expect it to flip and dump. I don't want it to flip, make a bottom wick for the 1 hour and reflip bullish, right? I don't want it just to make a bottom wick, reflip bullish, and then this ends up being a support, right? Be careful. This could be liquidity, right? This could be liquidity. IC very fishy here. Well, I showed you my IC. 6.7 you have, but that's demo. Demo's using different servers. They're not gonna put live account server and demo on the same. That's very interesting. Means you're A booked potentially. maybe now they've given up. They've put me on A book. My spread is jumping from 0.5 to 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 is not bad in like with such a big trade here. I mean, look, 3.5 pips is going to be like that much from entry. That's really not bad from entry, right? 3.5 pips, you should be okay. But hopefully this flips. I mean, if this doesn't flip, we can't enter on this. 5 minutes, I mean, it's not looking good so far for it to flip, so that... Because you're capped at 2.5, that was a hard-coded limit. Can't be exactly 2.5 all the time, it jumps. It's true, but look at bid to ask line. Bid to ask is staying tight. Wait for 15-minute close? Yeah, we had the 15-minute close. If this now grabs liquidity and flips fast, this will be a fast position we'll be able to get in. If this 15-minute close is bullish, we have to wait for another setup and we just won't get triggered in this setup. We just won't get triggered in this setup. We can maybe wait for another 5-minute candle closing below or something. You know? But let's see if we're going to get triggered or not. Gold as well, still not doing anything here on gold just yet. 15-minute went down. 30-minute candle did not create really a strong support here. 1 hour candle here, not really doing too much. This is a funny day. It's a wild day. People, this is a really complicated trading conditions, right? Look at how whack markets are. At some point, it's actually untradeable for some people. You can't trade today. Your spreads are going nuts. Everything's going nuts. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Imagine you losing 6 pips just because of spread. Hi, can you check my spread's 35 pips? Am I reading it wrong way? Let's see, 35 means 3.5 pips. Means 3.5 pips. Let's see how GU closed out. GU closed out like this. Not bad closures. 1 hour respecting. No bottom wick as well on GU. Well, we do have a tiny nipple wick here on GU. GU looks like it does want to retest higher here on GU. Let's see if this thing wants to flip here. I don't think it's going to flip in the next 3 minutes if I'm being honest. But we've seen crazy things these days. So I'm just going to be patient for at least this close. We have seen crazy things these days. So yeah, let's see what's gonna go on here. If not, then this will be a selling zone later, something closing below there. So we'll see. You in this trade right now? No, I'm waiting for the candle to flip. I don't think it's gonna flip, so we'll have to look at possibly something else. Another idea that is possible is if we get a 15-minute candle closing bullish here, this will also be possible for gold buys, right? Gold buys with 15-minute candle closing bullish. So we shall see, we shall see. At least with gold, the spread is not jumping up like crazy. I have around 0.5, 0.6 pip spread. How much you guys have on gold here? I heard ICT on trader Twitter's. I see ICT traders on Twitter saying that they're struggling with these conditions as well. Yeah, they will be struggling with these conditions. You know, but we're not struggling. We're not struggling. We're trading it. We're being profitable in it. So everything is good. It's just that, you know, we're not taking random gambling options. So it's not that we're struggling. It's just we need to wait for our position. So we have a position here. So it's not like we're struggling. We just need to see if we're going to get triggered. Doesn't look like it wants to trigger. So what? That's why we have rules. So we don't end up taking a random sell and now end up losing the position. We had a rule to break the low. We made a beautiful top wick. It failed to flip, and this was the exact same setup we took on Friday with the same big top wick. If you actually go and watch back how Friday's trade was, you will see that it opened no bottom wick, made this top wick, flipped, and boom, we were in. So same thing. So what I'm going to do here is delete this order here as 15-minute candle is closing bullish here. 15-minute candle is closing bullish. So to take sells now, what we need to do, we need to look for a close below this zone here, right? Yeah, most of you guys, gold spreads are not going too nuts, right? Let's see how 15-minute is closing here on gold. Trying to get above, it's not really the strongest close. It's tight. Let's see 5, what's 5 saying? Yeah, 5 just closed above there. No bottom wick on this 15. I expect it to make a bottom wick. Let's see. What did GJ do? Yeah, GJ closed here. How's GU doing? GU trying to make its way back to retest these zones here at the moment. 15-minute close like this, 5-minute closing like this. Yeah, it's just slowly making its way. Problem is at any time it could just roll over here. We're seeing a little bit weakness of this upside move. How much does this 15-minute candle have to that next zone? You have around 15 pips. That's not bad for GU, but stop loss is also pretty bad for GU. DJ moving up here, continuing the retracement. Sell stop triggered. What's your sell stop triggered on? Where are you trying to sell? I mean, you're selling from up here on GJ? We don't have any big pullbacks? Yeah, we don't. It's obviously going to be due at some time. It's going to be due at some time. For sure. Gold is trying to make its way, but I really do hope 15 can make us a bottom wick. But it doesn't matter if 30 closes bullish here in 12 minutes because 30 doesn't really need it. How big are these moves? That's already 30 pips. That's insane. How big is this whole little range here? 80 pips? Wow. 50 pips? Alright, alright. Yeah, big ranges. ASP is 1,000 these days? Yeah, it's nuts. Giveaway still going? Yeah, it should be announced here. Let's see. My bad. We were locked in here. Let's see. I don't know why it's not triggering. It should be triggered right now. 10 minutes later. 114 people joined in. Should be announced. Today is Monday, 5th of August. What time is it UTC? Let's see what's going on with this bot. Update. Let's update it. Oh damn, I didn't update it. Okay, let's change it to what time is it? 19:25. So we'll do it in 10 minutes. Apply. Update. There we go. Perfect. Now it should select a winner. Gold S5 or S2? Yeah, potentially here. Yeah, potentially we could get that. What's the difference between my girlfriend and trading? Trading doesn't love you, nor does your girlfriend. So yeah, probably the same, man. There's a lot of yeah. Both are the same, man. I guess the only difference is that trading actually pays you if you know what you're doing, right? That's the only difference, right? Is that you can get paid. Girlfriend doesn't pay you, man. Clip that. You guys can clip it actually. Look at the bottom of your screen. There should be a clip button. Should be a clip button to clip that. That's KO, bro. Yeah, we normally have some knockouts on stream here. We normally have some knockouts on stream. If you cheat on your pair, you get punished. If you cheat on your girl, you got punished. That's not a lie. Excuse me. That's not a lie. 8 minutes for gold. Let's see what gold can cook up for us here on this 30-minute closure. So what we would like to see here is a 5-minute do a pullback. Reason being is that's going to create structure for our next 15-minute candle. If we can create structure for our next 15-minute candle, we have higher probabilities to what? To win the trade. Right? Much higher probabilities to win the trade. I don't get bored? That's good. That's the point of this stream. Oh, you weren't talking about my stream. No problem. I'll just cry myself to sleep. Alright, what's GJ doing? GJ is... retrace the whole morning move, which is crazy. Very crazy. Do you trying to retrace the move? Gold trying to move now. Oh, that 5 needed to chill, remember? We needed that 5 to take a chill pill, Mr. Please 5. What time exactly? Because time differs. New York Open, man. Whatever time zone New York Open is for you. Another setup we can have here, guys, is a 5-minute thunderstorm. Thunderstorm setup. Thunderstorm setup could be cool here. If we get 5-minute close bullish, 15 will close bullish. 5-minute thunderstorm, nice little scalp towards the upside. Will give us tight stop loss and we'll be able to scalp this. Finally a good thunderstorm. Yeah, that's the other setup we could get right now. 5 minutes to see what will happen. What's going on with gold? Markets are wild today, man. Wild. This is definitely an interesting day. You're either going to make good money today or lose your ass. But when you lose your ass, that's going to be accounted for because you manage risk. And watching from Nairobi, I appreciate your sessions. They're educational. That's great. Appreciate you guys showing up. That's why we're here, right? Show up, ask questions, see what we're doing, see how we maintain discipline, see the positions we take. It's always good shit here. Last week, very solid start to the beginning of the month. I would say it's a pretty average, nice start to the beginning of the month. Today's Monday. Let's see what we can do for the rest of the week. Monday is always a little bit slower, but today was not slow at all. Just a matter, just a matter of looking for the correct positions here. These days trading is hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's just a matter of waiting for you make it hard. Remember, you're the one who make it hard. If nothing follows your plan, you can just, right? You can just go and leave the charts. Right? You can go leave the charts. 80 wins to 24 losses is not a 77% win rate. I'm not sure. Let's double check. Let's check for you, man. Let's make sure we're accurate with that. I would assume maybe it's a little bit 86.9, 80 wins, 24 losses, 24. 76.9, yes, 76.9, very close. 76.92. I think I just rounded it up to 77. 0.1% I don't think is going to change too much, Results are out for the giveaway. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Who has won the giveaway here? Congrats to... Click this name. E. Alright, part of Pip Labs as well. I'll be... can you DM me, please? And let me verify it's you who DMs me with E. I'm not going to send you a friend request because that could be... that could be what? A scammer. So you have to DM me. Once you DM me, then you're going to be good here. So congrats. How long have you been? Let's see how long you have been part of the group here. I'm interested to see. You have joined 2 mutual servers. You were part of Tradesharpe exclusive since. Man, trying to find out when they were part of Tradesharpe exclusive. Since August 2. Alright, new member. August 2 is when you joined Tradesharpe exclusive. Not exclusive, sorry, the public group. Fair enough. Not today. Did I miss any trades? Not yet, mate. Was that a festival? Alright, that's different. Still awake from yesterday, huh? Man, now it's flying. It is flying. Let's see if we can get our thunderstorm we were talking about. That's the only other way to get in here. Thunderstorm, no entry. And that's it. That will be our plan here. Wait for our plan because we know it works, right? Look what happened last week when we waited for our plan. Boom. We won. Harry, I need some help. Which trading prop firm should I take for challenge? Match trader or orc trader? Go like FTMO, 5%ers, something like this, you know? Something big. Stick to the big boys. GJ set up 2 right now. Let's see what GJ is saying. Not yet, man. This is nothing. This is now, we need to get way below there, man. We need 30 minutes maybe to give us a setup 2. If 30 minutes can close bearish, but that's in another 30 minutes. Keep that in mind. Will this zone be problems? On Discord it says verify with phone number. When I do that it says already exists. Can't text anything like that. Thanks, man. On which Discord? On the public Discord? Alright, gold rejecting. Yeah, on the public Discord, then just, I don't know, you probably tried leave and rejoin. You'll have to try to see what the troubleshoot on the internet is for that. You have to see what the troubleshoot is. I had to do that because of scammers. I have to keep that off. We need a massive bottom wick? Yeah, but even a thunderstorm here could be interesting. As a scalp, think about it. If we can get a small thunderstorm with like maybe a 15 pip stop loss, 15 pip move should not be difficult for price with this current volume, right? 15 pips should not be too difficult. Four-hour looks like it does want to make that flip, right? It would just be a retest back down to 4-hour support. This would be like, guys, in like a heavy movement like this would be like an example of a 1 minute strat, but it's not really the movement I would want to see. Like, I don't know if it's going to work in this scenario, but that would be a setup. If you guys want to know how it looks like, this would be a setup. After this bottom wick, if it was to re-break the high, that would be a setup. Maybe back to the exclusive soon. Lost a little, need to get back on track. Yeah, for sure, man. Always welcome back in there. How can I control my emotion? I caught 50 pips on NASDAQ and thought it was a good trade, only to see it move 200 more. Now I'm sad. Your job is not to catch the full trade. Your job is to catch your portion of the trade. You want to see something? Look at Claudio, one of our members in the group. Look at the move he took this morning. How you think he's sad? Like, that's all he caught after this massive push here. But he followed his plan to close at support. That's going to keep him more profitable. He made his 1% or however much, and that's it. So it's about catching your move, right? Not the whole move. And this blasting through here. Can we get a thunderstorm is the question, boys. That's the question. Are we lucky enough to get a thunderstorm right now? Would you not execute a potential setup because of the stop loss range, even if it meets your criteria? No, I'm not worried about bigger stop losses, guys. That's not going to scare me. As long as targets are going to be bigger, then why should bigger stop loss scare me? Right? The problem is on something like GJ, we don't have targets. GJ is not respecting any target, and at some point it respects a target. And at that point, when it respects a target, it's not fun because you get a freaking. Today, GJ decided to respect this spot right here, 182. Reject 200 pips from 182. Then it decided to respect this spot, 180.090. And reject 300 pips from there. Like, Jesus, man. So that's the problem. Thanks, bro, but how are you so strong? I've done this 5 times in a row already, and in my head I'm like, I could have done that in one trade. Yeah, that's not your job though. You have to realize that. I might in London session right now not even take a trade. I don't feel bad because it didn't follow my plan. The time I take a trade, I have a high percentage of it winning. If I take one loss on GJ, it will fish my account. What do you mean by fish your account? Fish. Flish. Flash. I don't know. What word were you trying to write there? Flush? Yeah, but what? How would you flush an account? I mean, as in it will blow the whole account? Yeah, he meant flush. Yeah. Why are you in that stage though? Flush like tutor. Why are you in that stage? Why are you in that stage, right? How many losses have you taken? Is that why you were writing in chat that trading has been hard? Is that why you were writing trading's been hard because you're close to blowing your account? That's why, huh? You've been taking extra losses. You have to be disciplined. Can you see what I'm doing? Right, 5 closing at this resistance here on GJ. This is where we could find some potential rejection. 30-minute could end up closing bearish. Man, you're doing nothing. Let's take a trade. Yes, we should. What should we FOMO into, Didier? No, you tell me. You tell me. Why is Nightbot not working? Hello, Nightbot. Nightbot's not working. Oh, I have to log in and all of this shit. Let's see now if it's working. Probably something down with Nightbot. Okay, I'll tell you when there's a setup. I'm waiting. It's too late now. Look at the rejection here on Mr. Gold. Can you please send journal link? Bank of Japan talking? No way. No way they're talking right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, today's nuts. We had Fed talk, now we have Bank of Japan talking. Holy crap. What is they doing to the JPY now? Tap this resistance now. Let's buy GJ on 1 minute. Alright, is that your signal? Can you please send journal link in YouTube chat? Journal link is here in the Discord. Stream journal. See what's going on here on the charts. I've been trading for 4 years and I've never seen this craziness in one day except for Corona period. Yeah, it's been pretty nuts, to be honest. Everything's moving like the clappers. Look at even gold here, just retracing here. I was actually looking for a close here to take setup 2 like we were looking on GJ. Man. Is this guy shut his mouth from Bank of Japan? Yeah, seems like it. Does Dixie help in taking new trades? Not always. Helps with higher time frame analysis, I feel, but not always taking new trades. I got a session booked with an FTMO performance coach. Has anyone? No, man, they won't. They're not at that level. Guaranteed. Negative risk to reward on this trade here. That's a shame. No 1 minute pullbacks. How did DJ do? Charts are crazy today. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Is this actually your first time experiencing these conditions? For sure, bro. When I've never seen. I mean, even Brexit was less. It was more chill than this, you know. 2014, I was outside playing basketball with my friends. You know, riding bicycles. So yeah, this is all new to me, man. I'm just, you know, I mean, do you guys in YouTube chat, do you guys know any traders who are just catching every single move in this move, like publicly, not just, oh, I'm gonna just take sell randomly and show Instagram, like publicly actually taking these moves? I don't think much are, man, if I had to imagine. I don't think much are. Gonna be interested to see what he does with that cash. Yeah, I don't know why he's holding cash. Cash is not king at the moment. Obviously tech, he's just looking to reduce off tech. And markets are moving but not giving us. This was looking juicy if we closed higher, because then we'd have something. Stop loss here is around 100 pips. I think we can get away with 60 pip stop loss, but not for a 50 pip target. Well, target is actually a little bit less. I was hoping to get a thunderstorm again so that we could put stop loss above the thunderstorm. Do you have any tips for a trader in the break-even stage? What should you focus on to discover the mistakes of them, mistakes not making you profitable? This will realistically come down to basically individualized things. You know, it could be emotion, it could be technical. Depends on what stage you are. You know, obviously technical is easier to fix than emotional, and that's how you have to base it. But remember, break-even stage is the one step away from becoming profitable, right? You're at that level. You know, you're at that level. Look, if you took gold trade, you're break even. Your tap break even on that 1 minute candle right there, boom, and that's it, out of the trade. So it doesn't make sense in my mind. And you know, you're not going to be closing there if you're trading sensibly. Now, if we got a 5 minute thunderstorm, we could put stop loss above that 5 minute for like 35 pips, 36 pips, maybe even if it's as high as like 40 pips. And now it makes sense for a 40 pip target, right? 30, 39, 40 pip target. Not gonna lie, you're pretty alright. I used to think all of these Forex folks are scammers. You are pretty much the only one in the CFD space I find decent. I come from futures and options. Yeah, there is that debate, and I could see why. Obviously, Forex has a much lower entry barrier, and you know that can attract different people, and a lot of people like to con. But you know, it's yeah, I hope that I am putting out a positive message. It's always the way I want it to be and have been here. So 15-minute no bottom wick. Are we still speaking Bank of Japan? No, we're getting a little bit he's done. Now we're getting some tensions here, so be careful with gold sells, right? We're getting some tensions, so gold sells can be like this. Harry, there are some people claiming that they guarantee you passing in a prop firm challenge. They show you an example of one of them. Is it legit? Yeah, they just go and do some random prop firm company, not the big companies. And what's the point of them passing it for you? Why would they offer a service of you passing it and then give you the account? You're gonna blow it anyways. You're gonna blow it anyways. What about IP address? Yeah, they're all gonna use that against you to block your payouts, right? That's all gonna be used, you know, against you. Close full 1 minute on GJ, really? Did you actually scalp it? What did you take? This one here? I see. Just be careful. That's right at resistance, right? You always want to do your 1 minute scalps above resistance. Okay, yeah, it did. Yeah, as long as it did that, then it's fine. The minute Bank of Japan opens its mouth, the yen drops. Yeah. I mean, it's too early to buy at the moment. The thing is, if we're gonna buy, guys, don't worry. We have freaking tons of room. You know, we have so much room here. Imagine you ripped a buy just here. Right here. Nothing like future space. I currently use my mini Discord with options level gamma oil to help folks in trade indices. Nice. I'm an experienced trader and I can tell this audience to hold on to this guy. He's sharing only real insights about the markets. I appreciate that, man. So yeah, looking at what price is doing at the moment, I think it's going to be in my best interest to, you know, let's rock up for next London session here on stream. Monday, we're going to call it information gathering day. Crazy morning for sure. I think New York will set up for some nice options here. But New York session, as you guys know, I don't stream. I'm with the guys in the exclusive group and we're there in the New York chat. So I am actually going to be looking to see what we can do there. Maybe something happens in the next, you know, 10-15 minutes. I'm not sure, but I don't see anything setting up at the moment. In terms of both pairs here. It's just been a little bit wacky, but it's only Monday. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I feel this week will be hopefully different than last week, and we're gonna actually be able to do more during London session. Friday was very positive. It gave me first insight, and I feel it's gonna be the same. And we're gonna be able to capitalize. Obviously, this morning was a one-off. We don't see a 1,000 pip move every day, you know, and you know this is definitely going to be something very interesting. So, you know, we obviously have to take it easy, and I'm not buying GJ at the moment because of how I've been slapped in the past, trying to buy GJ in this heavy move down. If anything, I prefer to sell it, and I'll be looking for that until we at least close 4-hour candle bullish here in 1 hour. As soon as that close bullish, yes, it does give options, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. As for gold now, it's starting to get into a range. Later on, guys, NY, I'm giving you the plan here for free. NY buys is going to come above 22.43, 24.43, right? Watch for buys above that. Easy buys. And the sells, actually, you need a bit of work to do. You need candles to start to leave this zone in order to sell. But these buys are actually looking juicy. And I do think that that'll be a beautiful zone to buy above. So that's going to be my plan. I appreciate everyone joining for stream. What an exciting stream. A lot went on today. I'm glad we didn't lose. And let's prepare and be ready for tomorrow to fire some bullets here. So make sure if you're trading today, measure the ranges, manage risk. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you all.